and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am Anne Marie with Anne Marie Creates, and it's been a while. I haven't been creating a whole heck of a lot recently, but I'm on my way back. Can't wait to get started paper crafting again. Everything is kind of finally settled down and I can't wait to get back to it. But in the meantime, I have been making some fancy pens, beaded pens, whatever you want to call them. I call them my fancy pants pens. I have a range of different type of pens that I've made. So I started off, I don't know how I found it, but I don't know, maybe a year ago, I found an app called Whatnot, and I know some more crafters are moving towards that app. It's like a live auction shopping type of a mat. Anyway, I found people that sell the beads for beaded pens. I found people that make beaded pens. You know, it's just like a community. Anyway, so look at these beautiful, these are all beautiful beads. So I want to show you some of the ones I made. I'm going to start with this one. I'm hoping you can see. So this is the back of the pen. I mean, you can see the beautiful butterfly. This is showing up on my screen kind of red, but is actually like a really bright magenta. So this is the pen. You know, you twist it. There's the point of the pen, and there's black ink in here. And so you buy the pen, you buy the bead separately, and this is a bow that somebody blinged up, and I bought the bow. So you can kind of see the purple beads in there, the purpley pink beads. So that's one of them. This one, I don't know how many inches is this one. This ends up being just shy of 6 inches tall. Gives you a view from the top. So pretty, right? But that was one of the more recent ones. I started off with these type of beads, which are beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful, right? This looks a little orange on my screen, but it's definitely a bubblegummy kind of a pink. And you can see the pen itself. You can see the dimension on the little hearts. It twists open like that. I don't know if you heard that click. Again, this is the same size. The pen itself comes like this, and then you add the beads. I mean, how pretty is that? Then I created this one. Super, super pretty. Again, that's a butterfly bead. And then a spacer. This is where I discovered spacers. Beautiful red rhinestoney blinged pen. Can you hear that? Yeah. So there's that one. And then I bought a Mickey head. This is metal. You can see it's silver, and see all those black rhinestones? How pretty is that? Right? But here is the bottom of the pen body, if you want to call it that, has Mickey and Minnie's. You know, so super, super light, easy to write with. I use these all the time. So then I would have went to this one. I put charms on it. This bead here is a beautiful bead with butterflies. I don't know if you can see the butterflies. Again, the pen is this really pretty, almost like a denim-y blue, I guess, with the different color rhinestones in the body. I mean, how pretty, right? And then I have this cute little fat chubby bee. Look how cute he is. And this bead with the flowers. And then there's this one that has daisies inside of it. Like this one has a little bit of texture on it, but the flowers inside the bee. And this is just a standard pen. Right? Let's see. And then I discovered these little, I forget the name of them. I want to say they're like Lilia or Leah or something like that. These are these super cute 3D. Look at them. They're actual bumblebees. Bumblebee girls. Look at their little wings. How cute. And then I found these little 1-inch platforms. I just used E6000, glued them to the platform. There's a pretty dangle, charm dangle. Look at the gorgeous bead with the hearts inside. I don't know how they make these things, but look, they're just so beautiful. They're fancies. Don't ask me what size they are. I don't know how big these beads are. I think the biggest one down here is like 20 millimeters. So maybe that's a 16 millimeter. I don't know. I don't pay attention. And this is a bead cap. You see how pretty? And this little explosion down here, these are glass beads. I mean, how beautiful is that? And this is actually really tall. I put an extender on the pen, and this is about 9.5 inches tall. It's hard to show you on the camera, but it's actually pretty light. You can write with it. I love this lavender rhinestone pen down here with the it's hard to see it because of my light, with the sunflowers, not sunflowers, little white flowers. Super, super cute. So that's purple bee girl. Then I have another one that is, look at her. She's a kitty cat. Oh my gosh, there's a little bum. How cute is she? And then she's a cat, so I had a blue charm in my stash of charms. So you see she's blue and like a greenish yellow, like maybe like a citron color. I don't know. But there's some green beads. There's a little spiky blue. This bead is gorgeous. That's the two colors. And then this one here. And then this huge bead down here is like green and blue. I don't know how to, I should learn how to describe these, but the pen itself is like a similar color green as in her little pants here. And it has different colored rhinestones. Again, just beautiful. I actually found these 3D toppers, again, on Whatnot. Just so you know, if you want to go to Whatnot, the one seller that I follow, it's called Batch Boutique. Today is, what is today? July 11th, 2026, and she has a 1-year anniversary sale. It's going to be crazy. I think it's at like 10:30 Eastern time today. Anyway, so I found these little, she doesn't carry these. They were from a different seller and I didn't write it down, and so I apologize. But I actually bought, how many did I buy? I don't know. I bought 4 I have new coworkers, and we had, a get together. So I made everybody a pen like this. Huge hit. But some of the other little 3D toppers I have, look at this one. She's another little kitty. They're a little bum. They're so cute. There's that one. There's this one. It has green eyes and her little bee butt. And she has like a little headband of flowers. Super cute. Then there's this one. Do I have another one of those? And then I have this little girl. I don't know where the sellers get these things. I think these things come off of Pop Mart, if you're familiar with that app. But look at her. She's got her little pinwheel and her cute little pink dress. And her little bow with the tails of her bows and her pigtails. She's super cute. And then there's this one. Look at her. She's in a boat. How stinking cute is she? And she actually comes with her own little toy boat. Her little sailboat. That's so cute. And then the last one I have, I did not take out of the bag. This one, I'm not sure. I'm going to say this is a baby boy. I don't know. But look how cute that one is. This one is not shiny. This is like a matte finish. But he's holding his flower. How cute is that? There's that one. And then the last one I'll show you, because I have a couple more, but they're put away, is one of these Labubus that's holding a Chanel bag. I mean, how silly is that? It's so cute. I love it. Okay, so then I will show you Hopefully somebody isn't watching because I made this for her. But look at this Eeyore. Is he not the cutest? He has a flower on his head. I mean, how cute is he? And the beads, I stuck with white and blue. So these are like A-B sparkly beads. This one's, I think this one's called a bubble bead, and it has some pearls. This one, I think this is a 20 millimeter. I think it's called a sugar bead, but you know, and I put it on a silver rhinestone pen. This one's a little heavier, but it's still comfortable enough to write with. Yeah, I think he's adorable. Okay, and then I'm going to show you a couple more real quick. So then this one, how gorgeous is that one? Look, you can see that's a bead inside of a bead. See how it's the butterfly itself? Oh my God, right? Gorgeous. Then I made, look, how funny. He's a little astronaut. So that's the front, that's the back. That's the back again. The back of the pens are just as gorgeous as the front. And the little astronaut is on this bead. So he's glued in. I actually had to re-glue him with some E6000 because he was a little bit loose. But anyway, I added some spacer beads, some glass beads. Look at this one. This one looks like Earth, right? Looks like planet Earth inside of a clear bead. Just so gorgeous, and it's on like a teal color. This looks very blue on my computer screen, but this is teal green. Absolutely gorgeous. And the pen is teal green also, and super light. So that one's super cute. And if you've been around a while, you know all of my nieces and nephews call me Moo Moo. So any birthday or Christmas, I get something cow related, and it's been 43 years. Thanks, Melissa. But yeah, so look at my little cow. She has on overalls. And they move. Oh, funny. That's the back. Again, this looks coral, but this is definitely pink. We have some larger beads in this little stripe bead. A little bead with hearts. Again, some rhinestone spacers. And this pen, it's hard to tell again because of my lights, but it is rose gold. So that's probably my favorite just because of the Moo Moo connection. Then I have this one, this topper. This is the bead. It's not a topper. My understanding, the difference between the two is, like for the little girls, they don't have holes in the bottom. If there was a hole in the bottom to stick onto the pen, that's a topper. If not, it's a 3D. I still call it a topper. So this butterfly is just gorgeous. Again, it's metal. The front and the back are the same. This bead here, I think this is called a pumpkin bead. Look at the colors in it. Just gorgeous. And then I had these, I don't know if that's a starfish, right? So there's starfish, and then a light pink bead, and then you can see the pink, and I don't know if you could tell they're pink, but there's pink and clear rhinestone flowers. Again, very well-made pen. You know, they're not cheapy. There's that one, and then I think the last one I'll show you is this one. Look how pretty that is. This butterfly has two dangling charms. The front and the back are the same. Look at the colors on this top bead. See the purple and the orangey and the pink? They're just incredibly beautiful. And then this one here has the little, I don't know what the shape of that bead is, but this one is a little bit thicker on the bottom. It has these flowers. I think those are roses. They stick up, and then there's pearls. Again, it's a very smooth action pen. Very lightweight, easy to write with. Just absolutely gorgeous. So those are my pens. I wanted to share those with you. And then I also wanted to share, I'm going to move these out of the way and hopefully not break them. But I also wanted to share some of these. I got these ones. These are like a Christmas theme. Look how beautiful these are. They're like little red pearly bubbles, you know, and then just absolutely gorgeous. This green one, you know, and the white. This is little roses. So pretty. And this one, get out of here. How pretty is that? So anyway, so there's a whole bunch of those. Oh, -1. For Christmas pens. And then I'm going to make a whole bunch of, I mean, I hope I'm going to. I might not. But I got a bunch of focal beads. Oh, I also have to show Rainbow Bright. So I think this guy's Sprite. Don't remember what her dog's name is. So that same niece that named me Moo Moo 43 years ago used to love Rainbow Bright. And she took that doll everywhere with her. So I am going to make her, and she now has a daughter who's 5. I'm going to make them both a Rainbow Bright pen. So that's fun. And I love this one. I love this little chubby guy. See, there's no hole, but I do have a little drill that I can put a hole and add them to the top of the pen. But anyway, it's funny, as I saw Tiffany at Let's Get Scrappy, she's showing a bunch of her Halloween beads today. I did not get mine at the same place she did. Like I said, I got mine from Batch Boutique on WhatsApp. But I bought it because this cute little ghost carrying her sling purse across her chest, and it says bougie. Oh my god, that's hysterical. So they're the same front and back. This one's cute. These are actual beads. If you can see the hole, they go on a pen or any type of a beadable item. This one, get out of here. How cute is that? Oh, let's see. So I have another one of those. I have these cute little witches. They're not black, they're navy blue. They're super cute. I got this one. Let's see. And then these are actually acrylic. I think, is this Nightmare Before Christmas, I think? What is that? Jack and what's her face? I forget their names. This one, if you know Teresa Elliott, in the crafty community, this is Teresa Elliott. I'm sorry. The only way it could be better is if it was all pink. Sorry, Teresa. Yeah. And then this one's cute as a little haunted house. These are all 3D. Just super, super cute. Then there's a coffin sleeping in. Thought that was funny. And then I love me some gnomes. How cute are the little gnomes? Then I have the sister from, oh god, what is her name? From Hocus Pocus, I forget her name. But she only had the one sister, so hopefully I can find the other two. Then I have a skull. Beautiful skull. I probably won't use that one. I'll probably just keep it and admire it. And then this is this is a focal bead. This is made out of, what is this, silicone? I think these are all silicone. It says, "This is some boo sheet." Love that one. And then this one says, look at the old crotchety ghost. He says, "I'm too old for this sheet." I love it. And then if you're on Instagram, I don't think I've seen them on Facebook, but I know they're on Instagram. There's these two characters, they're little bears. This is Boo Boo and this is Doo Doo. They're husband and wife. The husband is brown, the wife is white. And in my life, if you know, you know. This is Michael and this is me. So, super cute beads. I think that's all I have to show. I thought I had one more set of beads. Anyway, so now, off to the side over here in my craft room, I now have all these acrylic boxes that have all my beads. Maybe I'll go do another video someday and show you a lot of the fancies because they're so pretty. Actually, I'm going to grab it right now. I'll be right back. Okay. So I have 3. So this one, just to give you a little taste of it, look at some of these. Are absolutely gorgeous. Sorry for the noise. But these are absolutely gorgeous beads. Right? Oh, one of these is my favorite. Look how pretty that is. It's just so pretty, and they're so well made. There's that one. That's drawer one of the fancies. And then these are just a little bit different. These are they're actual roses stuck to a bead, and there's like some pink sparklies in there. Gorgeous. And so then there's an orange and a teal. More pink, more orange and teal. This is one of those glass beads like I showed you on that purple pen with the little girl on the top. So I have those in different colors. This is another bead. It's an actual bead. It just looks like a little ball of beads, but it is you can't put it on the pen. And some of these I think these are sugar beads, but you can see how pretty they are. These were really unique. How neat is that? These little bubbles, different colors, and I have it in green. Look at this one, it's so pretty. This is the orangey coral. Just super, super pretty. So, but this is my favorite drawer. Again, so here's some more of the white roses. I think these are made out of clay, I think. Look at that one. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This one with the pink. And then this one. Most of these came from Batch Boutique also. Yeah, you can just see all the goodies in there. I don't plan on buying any more, even though she has a show coming up this morning. Look at the little flowers with the little bees. I mean, come on. These are so pretty and so cute. Anyway, now I'm officially done. So, thank you so much for humoring me. I hope you made it to the end of the video. If not, that's okay. So I may come back and show you some of the holiday beads that I do, but that probably won't be for a little while. So if you stop by, thanks for stopping by, and can't wait to see you with my next mini album project. Thanks for everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye.